Yeah, the title says it correctly. I am now a Pikmin fan. And I can't stop. Yo, what's going on, gents, ladies, non-binaries, and entities in between? My name is Ozranium, a Celestial Eldrazi Planeswalker, but you can just call me Oz. I am back to talk about Pikmin, the series, because I did not actually really thought this game would honestly be in my interest for the future, but surprise, it is. I got recommended from one of my good friends. Her name is Nicole, stuff like that. She loves Pikmin and she recommended me to play this game. Now since every Pikmin game is on the Switch, 1, 2, 3, Deluxe, and 4, down for right at this moment, I wanted to give my impressions about the series I played so far on my Twitch and give my thoughts on why, on Pikmin 4 might be the best one yet, honestly. Let me just say, honestly. Okay? Now, before we get into the impressions, I have known about Pikmin for a while, 100%. It's not like it came out of the blue, no. I knew about it, I just did not get interested when I was younger. When I was just chat floating in the endless void of the valley I used to live in. Ugh. All I had was a shitty laptop playing Team Fortress 2 and Minecraft, but I also had my 3DS XL. Plenty any game I had obtained during time, the usual Mario games, Pokemon, etc. But if you knew the 3DS features, there was V Plaza, and a short run of it where you go out with your 3DS in your oversized short pockets when you were a kid, and just go around in your town, or which was right for me, it's only school, and find other 3DS Me Plaza mates to share puzzle pieces, play games with their Miis, and more, basically. But also one of those features is hats, of course, because, customization, and you can obtain certain Nintendo hats, basically. And I got, most of the Pikmin hats in that game. I forgot how many of there are, probably not that many, but let me just say that because of that, I'm a true gamer, honestly. You gotta make sure, honestly. In all seriousness, let's get into the juice of the games. Pikmin 1. Overall, it is quite a shorter game than I originally thought. But I kind of like that. I actually kind of like that. You just crash land on an unknown planet, and you have 30 days to get all your ship parts or repair your ship before your game end. That's it. That is it for Pikmin 1. Pikmin 1 is the shortest, of the games, I believe, because it's just, it's the first one. It came out right with Melee on the GameCube and stuff like that. Guess which game was the better, sold the most? Yeah, Melee, respectively, but still, Pikmin was a good series, overall, I did talk about that's just basically the lore, but basically Captain Olimar got stranded on what it looks to be, I guess, officially Earth, and he had to use a Pikmin just to get around the world and make sure everything is okay. And, not make sure everything's okay, he has to survive, of course. He only has 30 days in his oxygen tank, so... Oh, I don't think his oxygen tank, it's what chemicals to breathe, but I'm getting into semantics anyway. I honestly quite enjoyed it. Before I first played it on the Dolphin emulator PC, but I stopped because at first I thought the controls compared from GameCube controller to Switch were weird and wonky with the way you control the Pikmin, but after I got used to it, I definitely saw it was better and stuff. But also, I don't want Daddy Nintendo to see I play on emulator, so shh. Don't tell. For the gameplay, I actually enjoyed collecting the Pikmin. And I actually like the crown control with Pikmin, destroying bubble orbs, destroying many enemies, and collecting ship parts and other treasures that is actually technically called ship part, even though it's not really. But by God, the Pikmin have ADHD brains, man. I don't know why, but it's fair because you have to constantly keep an eye on them just so that they don't die from enemies and stuff like that. But my dumbass, they die. This game in this series only used red, blue, and yellow for the first game. Honestly, compared for red, blue, and yellow, red is the strongest, with also adaptation to fire, so that they don't get burned. And water is, or blue is, Pikmin is, adapt to the water and stuff like that. So it's only, adapt to the water. And then yellow is the tall height when you throw them, and the bombs. I honestly think yellow is the weakest. I understand that might be a controversial opinion, but even though they're very useful for the bombs, I just don't like the bombs. It's just the way they throw, and then say like you throw it on a wall and stuff like that, and then you gotta make sure the tweet, and then make sure you gotta time your places, hit the bomb, do that shit, that's how it is. It's just bro, they go over the wall and then they get stuck and then they die, and I'm like, god damn it, why? I mean, the walls open up, it's nice, it's great, but it's like, well, that was my least favorite on that game. I like the blue. The blue's like my favorite, I guess. I mean, because there's like, I like the last water level before the final boss, honestly. Because I just like that. And it's like, oh, it's very nice. And blue, I feel blue is very good with the water. When I understand that is an opinion that probably some people might not like. So I gotta keep an open mind and be like, yeah, this is what I feel. So fight me. But overall, the game is good. Bosses are fine. I know there's secret bosses. I just didn't go back into it, or I didn't do it on a specific date. So I just mainly, I think I just did the last level before the final boss and stuff like that. And yeah, that was basically it. I finished, I believe, in 21 days, I believe, out of 30. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But overall, it's good. I like Pikmin 1. So, next game. Pikmin 2. I am going to say this wholeheartedly. Pikmin 2 is way more brutal than 1. I haven't finished at the time of this recording. I believe I've gotten in 60% out of debt, and that's it. This game is like way longer than Pikmin 1, which is fair, because they wanted to build more build more lore and stuff like that. The treasure, which is okay, doesn't have the logos from the GameCube version, like the battery is supposed to be Duracell, but it's like not anymore, and yeah, that sucks. But honestly, do I like the dual characters? I honestly would say no. I prefer to just have one character, which was Olimar. Having the double with both Louie and Olimar, well, it's great and stuff like that. To me, in my mind, it's just way too much management and for real-time strategy and stuff like that. It's like, I honestly gotta keep track of both characters, and it's like, yeah, no. But honestly, I hate Louie. I'm sorry. I just hate Louie 100%. He honestly ain't worth Olimar's time. Also, the boss in the beginning of the beginning cutscene and stuff like that is kind of honestly a dick. First, he got his whole company that Olimar and I guess Louie works for in debt. That's most likely his fault, basically. Olimar is just a worker and stuff and didn't really do that. The boss took Olimar's main the ship, the Dolphin, away from him. That's great. That's honestly great. And he had basically forced Olimar to work off his debt that he should be working off himself. But no, he decides to run away like a coward, which is honestly bad. But you know what? I'm not going to complain, because that's the fucking lore of Pikmin 2. And I'm just going to be like, yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Olimar should just quit, man. Have a nice vacation time with his family. Then find another job like that would save a lot of time. But no, this is how Pikmin 2 is, and we just got to keep going with it. I did hear about a certain YouTuber that Pikmin 2 is very bad, and I'm like, no, I think it's not. I don't think Pikmin 2 is very bad. I think Pikmin 2 is way more harder than Pikmin 1, so you're gonna have a lot more pressure to do good in Pikmin 2 than Pikmin 1, because New Pikmin. So of course we got the purple Pikmin, which are the most OP in the game and stuff like that. And we have white Pikmin, which are poison stuff type, and they deal with poison. And yellows get a change from, instead of bombs, they work with electricity, which is actually pretty nice. It gives yellows more meaning. And then of course red and blue are the same Pikmin, but just so we know, you have a limited supply when it comes to white and purple, because you can only get them in undergrounds. That's what they're known for. Pikmin 2 is for the undergrounds, and you don't lose any time as you do for the day. Sorry, I didn't mention that for like the for like the Pikmin 1 Pikmin series as a whole, as you have days to work with. I mean, the whole time and stuff like that. I guess they technically did, but that's the real-time strategies. Like, you actually have to use real time to make sure to plan out your stuff, plan out your actions. And yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, you can only grow from underground, and yeah, you have a limited supply, so you gotta be careful to not let those two types die. But you can't even grow any Pikmin underground. You have to make sure not many of them die, because there will be bosses in the underground, and you have to deal with them. 100%, you have to deal with them. I think overall Pikmin 2 was definitely an addition to Pikmin 1. I definitely like the underground. Oh, especially the bulb Pikmin. I don't know how to say it. The Bulbmin, I guess. There we go, the Bulbmin. The Bulbmin was definitely quite a nice surprise, and I liked it. I liked them and stuff like that. Yeah, overall Pikmin 2 is good, but I prefer Pikmin 1 over Pikmin 2. Just because of story. I love the story, and I love the good stories, and just, I mean, I do like the new Pikmin. I believe it's just way harder, and it's like I would change my mind unless I really have to. But last but not least, Pikmin 4, specifically the demo. I wanted to talk about the demo before the game came out this Friday, I believe, when this video comes out. Out of all the entries so far, I adored Pikmin 4 demo. I love the change in Olimar's backstory. I don't know if it's true. We don't know how it canonically fits in the timeline, because 2 and 3 is supposed to come out after 1. So I'm not sure if they're changing the story or not. I'm not sure. We'll get probably more information when it comes out. But I did love the tutorial is basically Olimar's backstory. When he visited a house, he found an Ochi, and collect up his Pikmins, and got his radio to send out an SOS signal. And that's where we come in. We are the rescue forces. That's right, you get your own character in this game, which I love. Character customization, it's very good. I'm honestly happy we get our own characters that we can fit in our own little universe, which is awesome. And it's cool that we get to rescue Olimar, but then something happens. It's the same thing with Olimar and Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3, where they all keep crash landing on Earth, and it's like, why? But it's probably something in the atmosphere, honestly, if that keeps happening, which we might figure out this game. But honestly, I am super happy that this Pikmin 4 demo came out, because I enjoyed it. I 100% enjoyed it. The gameplay is very great. The quality of life, upgrade from 1 and 2 when I played, mixed with the returning underground, and the art is so gorgeous. Honestly, so gorgeous. It just makes it enjoyable to play. Also, having your own little Ochi, it's very cute. And just loading into the first one, and just finding not just Sparklium, which is I believe it's their fuel for the ship and stuff like that, how do you get from treasure, which is nice, but also other members and inhabitants that also crash landed because Olimar's SOS signal. So basically they have other people, not just from our rescue forces, are there, and we have to also rescue them, which is fine. But so overall, I feel the demo is a great introduction to what we're going to experience in the full game very soon, and I'm honestly happy and I enjoy this. I enjoyed the Pikmin 4 demo. Oh, I almost forgot about. I forgot to talk about the Pikmin. In the demo, there I believe are 4 Pikmin. There are, of course, the red, blues, and yellows, the usual, I believe, that we get. But then we get another one, which is Ice Pikmin. Ice Pikmin are very new, and I like Ice Pikmin. You just throw them in the water and you create an ice trail, and that's awesome, and it's great for everybody. And yeah, I'm honestly excited to play the full game when it comes out on Friday and stuff like that. So yeah, this is kind of just I know it's a quick video, but I kind of wanted to talk about Pikmin and my quick impressions on how I felt about the games I played so far, and I'm very excited for Pikmin in the future, honestly. Now, if you like this video and you want to see kind of more content like this, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to do more content like this, and subscribing will be very much appreciated. And also, I'm going to be live on my Twitch, which is down in the description. I'm going to be playing Pikmin 4, and it's going to be very awesome. So if you want to check me out, boom, there you go. But also, I am just so happy. I'm happy. I'm honestly happy. I'm glad to kind of be back in the YouTube business, and hope you guys are happy too. And yeah, hope you have a good one. I'll see you later. This is Ozanium, heading out. Peace.